Hi y'all, welcome to 4C Farms. I'm John. It's time to change bush hog blades. Let's get to work. This here is a high lift jack. It's one of my favoriteest tools, but you have to have respect for these. They will kill you if you're not careful. We're going to use it to lift this mower up, give us a little margin of safety, when we crawl under it. That way we can get these blades changed, get it taken care of. What happens with these jacks, they don't balance very well. So if they get off balance, they'll tip over real easy. And whatever you're under will fall down and crush you. Now for this, it's not that big a deal because I got a whole tractor holding this mower up, so it can't hardly get off balance. But it's just something to be aware of. All right, tools. All these bush hogs got a hole in the deck that's just made for changing blades. This one just happens to be right here in front of the tail wheel. And the blades just happen to need it. Or the blade bolts just happen to need 1 3/4 socket. You can do this with a regular wrench, but a 3/4 impact sure makes it a lot easier. Get both sides took loose. It'll never ever set right where you need it to be. That mower's hot. We're going to have to crawl under it and take these blades off. That one not so much. All right. New plan. A lot of times those blades will just wiggle off of there. But not every time. Whoop, too far. Sometimes you gotta persuade them a little bit. Take a little punch. It's way smaller than your bolt. Way. That did it. These are the original blades that came on it new. Of course, these are the brand new blades. These are original equipment. The original equipment blades are better. I got them from John Deere because, well, this is a Frontier mower, and Frontier is John Deere. So anyways, you can see right where this thing wasn't mowing very good. And you can see the difference between this blade and this blade. It had a little vibration in it, and Well, you can see why it was off balance. It ought to mow a whole lot better with these new blades. While we were taking the blades off, happened to notice the stump jumper was a little bit loose. So I think we're going to try to tighten that up too. Now I grew up calling these dikes. That's probably not the politically correct way to say it anymore. I guess a lot of folks these days call them side cutters. But I just haven't ever found a better tool for getting these cotter pins out than a good old pair of dikes, or side cutters for you politically correct folks. Chase this thing all the way around. I can't tear it up because I don't have another one. You get the ends of it straight, you can just get these dikes and get them in there and get that cotter pin pretty deep. Get you a good bite into it and use it to lever the cotter pin out. Works really well. All right, let's see what size socket we need for that. So what I'm going to try to do is take this nut completely off and hold the stump jumper up here and put some anti-seize on these threads. That way, if I ever have to service it again, it'll be easy. I like never seize. Yeah, it was definitely loose. Stay. This stuff here, it's one of those things that just a little dab goes a long ways. So I use a lot because that's bound to go farther. These things are splined. These things are splined. These stump jumpers are splined onto the output shaft of the gearbox, and if you leave them loose and wobbling, it'll wear out the splines, and then you're going to be in a world of hurt. So that's why we're going to go ahead and tighten this up while we're here. If I was really feeling good about things, I'd take the stump jumper down and I'd go ahead and rub all them splines down and never seize, but I'm just not that good. Now let's tighten her back up. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, so if you look real close, where's it at? On a lot of these mowers, The bolts for the blades are keyed. You can see the corresponding key slot right in there. I don't know why that camera won't focus. There we go. That's a little better. You see the corresponding key slot in the stump jumper. So you got to make sure and line all that up. Anyhow, anyways, we'll give these bolts a good rundown with never sees. That way they'll come out easier next time. And put this bad boy back together. Let's see. Yep. Ooh, look, USA. I like that. All right. Well, dirt and never sees never hurt anything. It probably does. Gotta make sure you line the keyway up. That you risk ruining your stump jumper. All right, that's started. All right, so that's what it looks like from the top. It appears I got that one on backwards from where it started. That doesn't make any difference. Like brand new. as the other one. Alright, well, the blades are changed. Nothing left to do but try it out. It really is amazing just how nice a job these Frontier mowers do. And I got no affiliation with Frontier or John Deere. You can tell by the 46-year-old tractor. But it's really nice. New blades, man, it's almost like a lawnmower did it. Well, that's all for this episode. As you can see, I got a fair bit of mowing still to do. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It sure helps me to keep putting it out. You never know, maybe the next one will be a catastrophe. Anyhow, I better get back to work.